Hi, I'm A.E. Chandler, an author and a medieval historian. I'm excited to share the new audiobook version for my best-selling historical novel. The Scarlet Forest, A Tale of Robin Hood, is a blend of true history with new stories and some almost forgotten medieval legends. Here's the audiobook trailer.
"Look there," quoth Robin, pointing. A short man with black hair and a scrunched face trudged towards them under a heavy sack slung over his shoulder. "He's scarcely worth interrupting a song for," grumbled the giant. "Nay, Little John, 'tis naught to be sore at," replied his master. "He is a miller. I have seen him about. Ho, what say ye to having a jest with this fellow? Let us forth as common thieves seeking to rob him, then we shall take him to feast at camp." "I have no want for another beating this day," quoth Little John. "Seest how small he be, and are there not 4 of us?" Smiles appeared, and the giant felt his face redden. When the miller neared, the 4 highwaymen leapt from the undergrowth, giving the little man a start that nearly caused him to drop his sack of flour. Robin spake. "Hold there, friend. It doth seem thy load be a heavy one. Mayhap we can assist by lightening thy purse. Midge the miller's son can carry a heavier load than lazy bandits. This is Robin Hood's territory, and if he found you robbing an honest craftsman, he should beat you black and blue." The miller glared at Robin, who only laughed. "I and my men are a fair match for Robin Hood. A midge thou truly art, and not much a man to see. I tell thee again, hand over thy coins, else ill befall thee." The twirling of the thief's staff unnerved the miller. "I have no money about me." Robin's eye roved. "Thy bag of flour," quoth he at last. "Mayhap there be a penny or 2 in the bottom." The miller unslung the bag from his shoulder and dug round in the flour. Robin and the others drew near to see what might emerge. Their lips parted, and their eyes widened as the miller ceased to fish about, and plunged in his second hand to aid his first. Whilst the curious outlaws stood crowded round, peering inside the bag, the miller flung 2 great fistfuls of flour into their faces. Staggering about in the road, the 4 outlaws swatted and coughed, striving to clear their eyes and noses. Tears streamed down to blind them, and they could hardly breathe for the flour clogging their throats, making them roar. After a moment of shock at his own courage, the miller began beating them with his staff, flailing as one gone mad. He threw more flour. "Varlets, you demand coins, I intend to pay in full." Robin fumbled to find his silver horn. He cleared his throat as best he could, shielding his mouth with one hand. When the 3 notes came, echoing from tree to tree, a group of the Hood's men, led by Anne and Will Stutely, flew towards the alarm. They were confronted with quite a scene. There stood 5 men, white from head to foot, for flour had billowed about to coat the miller as well. Hardly a blade of grass within 5 yards was not sprinkled as if with snow. All movement ceased when the outlaws in green appeared. It was as if the fairies of spring and winter met, and knew not what to think of each other. "What is this, master?" Will Stutely asked, staring round with round eyes. "Christmas come early, mayhap," quoth Anne, striding towards the miller. She smiled as she passed the other 4. "Greetings, miller. I am Anne of the Hood. I presume thou hast a reason for beating these men."